Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mullins Center in Amherst, Massachusetts for the final game of the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off. Tonight, we got a matchup of unbeaten teams as the Minnechaug Falcons come in at 1-0 to take on the 1-0 Amherst Hurricanes. Both teams are coming off opening night wins, and we are set for a great one here tonight. I'm James McCormack with play-by-play alongside Ryan Blum with analysis, and we're excited to bring you the action tonight.
We should be able to, for a good one here tonight at the Mullins Center. As James just mentioned, both these teams come into this game at 1-0. The Minnechaug Falcons, led by coach Mike Orzek, coming off a 51-44 win over Westfield, while the Amherst Hurricanes, led by coach Jamal Jackson, scored 71 points in a 20-point rout of South Hadley.
Well, Minnechaug wins the tip-off, and we're underway here at the Mullins Center. The pass is to Grasso, who goes for the lay, and it's good. Minnechaug starts scoring early, 2-0. We got Buford bringing it up to center court now. Amherst getting set. The pass is to Carey. Carey starts driving in, takes the hard lay. No good, and the rebounds by Dua.
Good move there from Carey, just couldn't get the finish to go.
That's Max Fergus with the layup there, and it's 4-0 Minnechaug.
Max Fergus there with the layup, as James just said. Fun fact about him, he actually played for a different school last year. He played for the Pope Francis Prep School, who actually beat Minnechaug twice. I guess you could say he pulled a reverse Kevin Durant.
You could say that indeed, Ryan, as we have Carey with the hard lay. Amherst is now on the board, cuts the lead to 2, as we're gonna have Max Fergus bring it up the court.
Yeah, good layup there from Carey, the team's second leading scorer from last season, coming in at just under 13 points a game.
Miles Fergus dishes it out to Duke. Duke back to Miles Fergus for the 3. That was an NCAA level 3 there, no good. The rebounds by Camara, and Buford's gonna bring it up the court on the near side here.
I think this college three-point line's messing with all the players in this tournament. Seem to be taking a lot deeper of threes just seeing the line in front of them.
Hey, can't blame him for trying. And that's a steal by Miles Fergus, keeps it in bounds. Oh, over 2 people with the layup, no good, but he gets fouled, and he's gonna go to the line for 2 free throws.
Speaking of Miles Fergus, this was our player to watch tonight. He averaged 18.8 points per game last season for the Falcons, including 33 of the team's 64 points in Minnechaug's round 1 playoff win.
We were talking about that pregame, Ryan. Pretty impressive numbers indeed. That was almost half their numbers in that playoff game. Is that right?
Over half their numbers, actually.
Wow.
Expect to see a lot of him tonight.
All right, Miles Fergus missed the first one. Here he comes with the second free throw attempt. That one is also no good, but Dua gets the rebound. It's back to Miles Fergus, out to Grasso. Grasso taking it into the paint with the move, no good. And Amherst tries to save it, but no good.
Amherst is making it tough inside for Minnechaug early. No easy buckets, for sure.
That is Amherst ball, actually. So Amherst is gonna inbound it. Inbound goes to Carey. Carey gives it back to Camara. Camara looking for an open teammate. He gets it to Buford. Buford coming into the paint, dishes it out, near side corner 3, no good, and the rebound is by Dua. Gives it to Max Fergus, Miles Fergus with the layup, and he is fouled, going back to the line for some more free throws.
Miles Fergus coming out with a head of steam tonight. I look for him to get to the free throw line a lot tonight.
Well, he's already attempting his 3rd and 4th free throws, and we're about 2 minutes into this game.
Oh, it looks like they're actually calling this one on the floor.
It's on the floor, okay.
I guess this isn't the NBA.
Max Fergus with the deep 3, no good. And it's gonna go out of bounds, Amherst ball. Deep 3s to start this game, Ryan. None have gone in so far, though.
Could be some nerves, you know, probably a lot of these kids' first time playing in the Mullins, they're playing in a college arena of this size. Definitely a lot of nerves to start out here.
Of course, as we have Amherst bring it up. Going into the paint. Oh, it's off a Minnechaug player's foot, but Buford dishes it out to Camara. Camara is back. Oh, and it's a fast break by Max Fergus. No foul call, and he misses it. That is Montalban with the rebound, and we'll have Buford bring it up on the near side. He takes the near side too. No good, but the rebound is from Camara. Camara trying to put it back up, and it's good.
Great hustle there.
Way up in traffic for him.
All right, cut you off there.
You're chilling.
Great effort from Amherst early on here. Definitely a lot of energy playing in this arena.
Max Fergus, near side, bringing it to the center, going to the far side. That's Dua at the top. Back to Grasso. Grasso with the 3. It's good. Oh, is that a 3 or a 2? That's a 2. That's a 2.
That pink line's not very dark on there. Probably hard for a lot of players to see. You might see a lot of foot on the line, deep 2s.
I was gonna say, I got to see it as that's Carey with the 3. No good. Rebound though, offensive rebound for Camara. Camara gives it to Woodruff. Woodruff out, back out to Camara. Corner 3, it's good! That's our first 3 of the game. Amherst takes the lead. Camara with the near side, corner 3.
Yeah, you saw Minnechaug get it in, or sorry, Amherst get it in there to Samuel Woodruff in there early. I guess you'll see a lot of offense.
We got a tie up here. Fergus still has it. He's got it back. Miles Fergus trying to push through. He's in the paint, dishes it out, near side, corner 3. Stepped out of bounds. Grasso stepped out of bounds, and it's gonna be Amherst ball.
You know what the score is, James.
I knew you were gonna say it, Ryan. Just say it.
I didn't think I thought I'd have to wait a little longer, but I wish it was flipped on the scoreboard, but we all know what it is.
You can say it, Ryan.
6-7.
Nice. We got Carey bringing it up the near side here. Amherst getting set on the offensive zone. In the corner is Camara. Camara looking for an open teammate. He finds Buford. Buford finds Montalban. Montalban, oh, through Camara's hands, and that goes out of bounds. That is gonna be Minnechaug ball.
Just couldn't handle that pass, but I saw they were looking for Mitchell Carey on a off-the-ball screen. Something that you would expect, as he made multiple 3-pointers in 11 out of 17 games last season. So look for him to have the green light.
All right, Max Fergus taking a floater, no good. And that's gonna be a rebound for Carey. Carey gives it to Buford. Buford running down here, Montalban still has it. Gives it out to Carey. Carey driving in now, tough layup, no good. Rebound by Duke. Duke gives it to Max Fergus. Fergus gives it to Miles Fergus. Miles Fergus with the tough lay, no good. Duo with the put up, no good. And that's rebound Amherst. They have a fast break. Carey on the fast break. He's got it, that's a 2. Amherst is up 9-6 with 3 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Nice transition bucket there from Carey. I saw him attempt a windmill in practice, so I was getting a little hopeful, but maybe later.
All right, Max Fergus gonna bring it midcourt here. Dua's got it at the key. Out to the near corner is Miles Fergus. He brings it baseline lay, no good. Another rebound for Carey. Bringing it up the court now for Amherst. He gives it to Woodruff, Woodruff takes it to the middle. Finds his teammate in the corner. That is Camara with the corner 3, and it's good. That's another 3 for Amherst, and they're walking away with this right now, 12-6.
That is the second 3 that has been set up by a double team on Woodruff in the post. That's something we'll expect to see a lot, as he was their leading scorer last season.
I was gonna say, Woodruff's got a lot of gravity on this court right now. As Amherst gets the steal, we have Buford handed off to Carey. Carey looking for an open teammate. He's gonna dribble. Going inside, crossover, gives it to Woodruff. Woodruff got another double team, but he's gonna go for it, and it's blocked by Dua. And Dua's gonna dish it to his teammate. We got Max Fergus bringing it back up, but it's a quick pass to Miles Fergus. Miles Fergus finds Max Fergus, and they're gonna set up. Actually, he's gonna dribble in with the Euro step layup, no good. And that's another rebound for Camara. And Buford's gonna bring it up the court again.
Yeah, both the Ferguses here been aggressive early in the paint, just haven't been getting the layups to fall, but I'm sure that'll change.
And that, speaking of layups, that's Buford with another lay. Amherst is up 14-6, and we're gonna have a timeout on the court here. During this timeout, we would like to thank the following sponsor, the Terraza. Terraza at the Country Club of Greenfield, a place where families gather. Now, Ryan, I see you got the stats pulled up here. Got anything to tell the audience here?
I mean, just early, like I said before, Samuel Woodruff hasn't scored, but he has 3 assists. We were mentioning his gravity. People always talk about, who they talk about in NBA? They talk about Steph Curry's gravity. This is a little bit different, because Woodruff's a big man. He did not make a single 3 all of last season, but he was still the team's leading scorer. I'd expect every time he gets the ball in the paint, they're gonna double him. And even if he doesn't score a lot, he might get a double-double. He already has 3 assists.
That's a lot. Could get a double-double off of just assists and rebounds. But he's getting the double team almost every time he can touch the ball. It looks like Minnechaug did their homework.
Yeah, definitely a point of emphasis for Minnechaug to shut him down, but Woodruff's teammates have done great around him. Christopher Camara making 2 threes already early in this game.
2 clutch, I believe both are from the corner also. Just been hitting that 3-pointer, and Amherst is making them pay because it seems like the strat is to double Woodruff and then let the teammates beat them. But Amherst so far has shown up as they're up 14-6.
I'm sure Amherst didn't have, I'm sure Minnechaug didn't have a ton of scouting on the rest of Amherst players, as Carey and Woodruff scored over half of Amherst points last season.
Got Eldridge bringing it up, and it's back to Miles Fergus. Fergus is going to give it to Baroni. Baroni dishes it back to Eldridge. Eldridge travels on the layup, and it's going to be Amherst ball. Not the start Minnechaug has wanted for tonight.
Suffocating defense from Amherst right there. Just no place to go inside.
Amherst is going to bring it up the court now. Nguyen looking for a teammate. Drives into the paint. Still looking for a teammate, not lifting that pivot foot. Gets it out to, that is Carey, but he steps out of bounds, it looks like. And it's going to be Minnechaug ball.
I think they called a travel there, actually.
Was it a travel?
Carey.
Okay, monitor's blocking my point of view here.
You know,
we got Miles Fergus to bring it up.
You know who they didn't call a travel on was Nguyen. Now, at his size, you really have to know how to use that pivot foot, as we saw right there, not panicking after he picked up his dribble.
Calm and collected. As that is Miles Fergus with the layup. No good. Another rebound for Camara. Camara looking for the teammate. He's just going to take it up himself. Gets it to Nguyen. Nguyen dishes it to Camara. That is Carey for the 3. Oh, my gosh. Another 3-pointer for Amherst.
What did I say earlier? Multiple threes in 11 of 17 games last season. Look for him to get hot early, especially off of passes from Woodruff.
We got Baroni up here. Far side, dishes it out to Nelson. Nelson for the tray, no good, misses everything. Carey's gonna bring it up now. Middle of the court, he's driving in. He's got space, it's swatted. That is a swat by Dua, and he gets in Woodruff's face. What a block. Amherst gonna inbound it in the offensive third here. Waiting for the refs. No, actually it plays live. That is Woodruff with 2 people around him, but he gets his first points of the night. And that's Baroni gonna dish it to Eldridge. Eldridge looking for an open teammate. It's back to Baroni. Baroni huts the 3, no good, and that's gonna be the end of an electric first quarter here in the Mullen Center. Amherst up 19-6, thanks to Woodruff's assists and Camara's 3s. At this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors. The Basketball Hall of Fame. Hey basketball fans, want to get closer to the game you love? Visit the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, where greatness lives inside. From the legends who shaped the sport to the moments that changed history, you'll find it all under one roof. Interactive exhibits, incredible artifacts, and unforgettable photo ops for every fan. Plan a visit today at hoophall.com and experience for yourself why greatness lives inside.
We would also like to thank the Works Cafe. Eat well and feel good at the Works Cafe, located in downtown Amherst, open daily from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We see Amherst out to a big lead here, which was very different from what happened last year. These 2 teams did meet last season, and the Falcons beat the Hurricanes 57-36.
Wow. So
a big bounce back from Amherst this year, as they're going to look to do all season after a, I'm sure, disappointing 5-15 record last season.
5-15. That is quite the comeback for this season, as they started 1-0, and they're up here by 13 as we start this second quarter. Ryan, what has impressed you so far?
I think just their defense. We know Miles Fergus has been trying to get downhill all night, and they just have not let him have anything easy inside. He's taken a beating already, been on the floor a few times, but the refs are definitely letting them play.
Amherst to start this second quarter. Carey's got it at midcourt. Dribbling down, setting up a play, looking for a teammate. Yeah, he's gonna hit the spin move, dishes out to Nguyen. Nguyen for the 3, no good, as it's gonna be rebounded by Amherst. Carey's got it. Looking for a teammate. He's gonna dribble it back. Dribbling to the key, he's gonna pull up now. Almost in, no good though, and that's a rebound by Nelson. Nelson's gonna give it to Baroni. Baroni's gonna bring it up the court. He's gonna dish it to Max Fergus. Max Fergus finds Baroni. Baroni setting the tone here. Back to Max Fergus. Fergus is on the near side here, looking for an open lane. He's got it for the 2, no good, and that's another rebound by Camara. Camara gives it to Nguyen, and he's gonna bring it up the court now.
Amherst is dominating on the glass early, doubling Minnechaug's rebounds, 15-7.
It seems like the ball just keeps getting to Camara every single shot, as that's gonna be out of bounds or travel. Moving screen?
The ref was blocking my view. It looked like a moving screen to me, but honestly,
it's a turnover. That is what we know. It is a turnover. Minnechaug's gonna inbound this and bring it up court.
That is the 5th turnover from Amherst today. Probably a little more than they would have wanted this early on.
We got Max Fergus to give it to Baroni. Baroni calling his shots here as he gives it to Nelson. Nelson gets it blocked. Oh my gosh. Eldridge, he gets blocked. Double blocks from Amherst as Nelson's got it back. He gets fouled. I believe that's going to be on the floor. He misses. And we're waiting for the call here as Amherst makes a sub.
You know, on the stat sheet, you can see Samuel Woodruff's offensive impact, but it didn't show his defensive impact on the stat sheet. But we saw that right there. No easy buckets inside.
Big block there as he's gonna be on the baseline there. Blocking the view, he got a tip on that, but that gets to Dua. Dua in traffic. That's gonna be Baroni with the far side corner 3, and it's good. I believe that's Minnechaug's first points in a minute as Minnechaug is down 9-19.
That is Minnechaug's first 3-pointer of the game, and you could tell he was ready for that one.
We got Buford on the near side here, sizing up his defender. He dishes it to Woodruff. Woodruff's double teamed, he's held. And that's gonna be a travel, I believe, for Woodruff, and that's gonna be Minnechaug ball.
Interesting call. They looked like a little bit of contact to me, but I might not have had the best view.
Come on, ref, let the boys play. So we got Baroni bringing it up on the far side. Slowly sizing up his defender. He gives it to Dua. Dua looking for a teammate. He finds Eldridge. Eldridge taking it to the mid. Now far side, and he gets it stolen by Carey. Carey's coming down the court now with the open lay. Almost a dunk. Oh my goodness. And the ref blows the whistle. Oh my God, we almost got a dunk here in the late slate PVTO game.
I think that would have been our second of the weekend. There was one in, I believe, the very first or maybe second game of the weekend, but I was really looking forward to that one. I thought he might pull out something crazy.
Looks like it's gonna be Minnechaug to inbound it now in their defensive third. And that's gonna be Baroni dishing it to Eldridge. Eldridge is gonna bring it up now, going to the far side. He's calling a play here, directing traffic. So is Baroni. This is a teamwork of a play here as Eldridge still has it. He's open on the free throw line. No good from the candy stripe, and that's gonna be another rebound for Carey. Carey driving it down the field now, down the court, and that's gonna be Alil Vasquez with the miss, and Max Fergus still has it. Second chance, no good, and that's gonna be Nelson, no good, and that's another rebound for Carey. Amherst gonna bring it up the court now.
Looks like there was a lid on the basket for the Falcons that possession. Just couldn't get any of those layups to go.
Stripped by Max Fergus. Dua grabbed it, and now Baroni has it at the near side, going mid. That's Nelson with the baseline far 2, no good. Foul is called on the court. Waiting for the call. The foul is on Minnechaug, so it will be Amherst ball.
Cohen Nelson just attempted that shot right there. Only one of 2 freshmen on these rosters.
Freshman on the varsity team, that's definitely an achievement.
And he's getting playing time in the second quarter of a close game.
I think he had playing time last quarter too, Ryan. And that's gonna be Camara. Gives it to Alil Vasquez. Looking for an open teammate. He finds Camara. Camara dribbling it back to the 3-point line. That's gonna be back to Woodruff for his second make. Woodruff, look at him go, man. And that's 21-9 Amherst. Baroni now has it far side, top of the key. He gives it to Max Fergus. Fergus looking for the lane. He might have it. Euro step, and it's good. Max Fergus with the lay. And that is 21-11 Amherst. They have the 10-point lead. Oh my gosh. Close ball. It's going to end up Minnechaug ball. There's a timeout on the court now.
That is
10-point game.
from Amherst, I believe.
Amherst calling the timeout. That's interesting, as it looks like they've been rolling since the game tipped off, Ryan.
Their momentum slowed a little bit. Maybe that's why they want to talk things over, regroup. Honestly, if I was Amherst, I'd be getting Samuel Woodruff the ball every possession. Almost every time they've gotten into him inside, they've gotten an open three off of one of his passes, a held ball, or a nice touch around the rim like we just saw.
We got a replay here, Ryan. Let's see it. Here it is. That is the Max Fergus layup.
Finally got one to go.
Oh, we got a reel here. This is Camara's layup. There's been a lot of scoring in this game, Ryan. Big swap there from Dua. Sorry, Ren, I did not mean to cut you off there, by the way.
You're good. Some of the games, you were saying a lot of scoring. Some of the games today, and this whole weekend, we've had some low-scoring games, but this does not look to be one of them.
It's been pretty electric so far. Even Minnechaug, just 11 points, it's still been fun to watch. Every point has been hard-earned, too. Not a lot of fast breaks. It's all been setting up plays, getting open. Been a great game to watch, Ryan.
It sure has been. Amherst with a 10-point lead, but as I mentioned earlier, I think the one thing that their coach is focusing on right now is cutting down on the turnovers. 8 turnovers already in this one.
Woof.
Definitely not a number you want to see, even although they have the lead.
Got to cut down on them. Minnechaug's going to bring it up here. This is Max Fergus on the far side. Bringing it back to midcourt. He's going to back up. Calling for a teammate. That's Grasso moving as Max Fergus still has it. He's going to give it to Dua. Dua backing up Woodruff. He's going to get the foul as Woodruff smacks it. And that's going to be 2 for Darren Dua.
Good back down to the rim there from Dua. Nothing Woodruff could do except foul.
Unstoppable in the paint. Dua's going to shoot his first free throws of the game. First one, no good. I believe Minnechaug might be, is it 0-4 from the line or 0-5?
0 for 3.
0 for 3.
So not good. We've not had a made free throw yet in this game.
Okay. So this will be Minnechaug's 4th, Dua's 2nd. That one's good. Minnechaug's first free throw made.
I think Dua could see an increased role this year. He scored 12 points in their opening game after a season high of 8 last season.
Wow. Great time to set the season career high. First game of the season. Strong start for Dua as we have Buford on the near side. He gives it, he's got it back actually. Goes for the heavy lay in traffic, no good. Dua's got the rebound. He's gonna give it to Max Fergus. Max Fergus going down the near side here with the behind the back. He's got Grasso. Grasso off his foot, and Amherst has the fast break. We got Lil Vasquez. He loses it, and it's gonna stay Amherst ball.
I don't even think he knocked it out on that. I think they lost the ball in the fast break, and they kind of got lucky that the Falcons touched it before it went out.
Hey, they'll take it though. Still possession.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Okay. Refs are having a little bit of discussion here. Not sure what about, Ryan. You got any clue?
They're pointing at the clock. I think it could be a shot clock problem. Because the ball went out of bounds. I don't believe it should have reset.
Minnechaug's actually going to take the timeout here, so guess we'll figure that out soon, Ryan.
I mentioned earlier that Minnechaug's Cohen Nelson was one of 2 freshmen in this game, and we just saw the other one on the court a moment ago, Oliver Booten Donovan for Amherst. He had a nice feed from the post that unfortunately could not get converted, but still impressive to see a freshman big man with that good a vision, possibly a successor to Samuel Woodruff. I bet they would hope.
I bet they would. He's, as I mentioned in the first quarter, it seems like as soon as he's got the ball, every defender gravitates towards him. And he's just had his open teammates. And not only has he found open teammates, his teammates have found three-pointers. What am I saying? They've had open threes to make.
They found space around the three-point line.
Yes. And they are making those threes, very important too.
Their spacing has been...
Minnechaug's gonna have to switch up the strategy if they wish to contain this Amherst offense.
Yeah, when you're playing an offense centered around a big man like that, spacing is extremely important. because he's going to have two, maybe even three people on him in the paint. You want your other players spread as far away from each other as possible to make sure that no defender can guard two players at one time.
Great analysis, Ryan. Amherst now getting back on the court. Minnechaug's been on here for a minute as we're ready to continue this second quarter of action. 3 minutes left. Amherst up 21-12.
You couldn't tell.
Buford, sorry to cut you off there, Ryan, but Buford with the inbound. Alil Vasquez had it. Now we got Camara. Camara's trying to drive in on the near side, looking for an open teammate. He's held up. Looking for an open teammate. He finds Buford. Buford dishes it to Alil Vasquez. Gives it back to Camara. Camara finds Boots and Donovan. Gives it back to Camara. Camara just keeps finding the ball. He's directing here. It's back to Alil Vasquez. He finds Buford. Buford's got to shoot it quick. Shot clock going down. Air ball, no good. And they had to throw up a shot there behind the backboard as the shot clock was running out. It's going to be Minnechaug ball.
Outstanding defense there from the Falcons. Absolutely no room for Amherst to work. Completely shut them down on that possession. Could be in part due to Woodruff and Carey both being off the floor, but as I say that, Carey checks back in.
Carey checks back in. I was about to say, as we were talking about their defense over the break, it seems like it improved on that possession. We'll see if it continues. This is Miles Fergus looking for an open teammate. He's found Max Fergus. Max Fergus now dribbling. Dishes it from the candy stripe to Miles Fergus, but there's a foul on the floor here. That's going to go against Amherst.
Miles Fergus, still yet to score in this one, was our player to watch, averaging almost 20 a game last year. I'm sure he'll get going soon, just hasn't found the bottom of the net yet.
I'm sure he'll find a bucket sooner or later. It is still early in this game as it's inbounded. Grosso has it at the top. And that's Miles Fergus. Cross court pass to Max Fergus. His three-pointer on the near side, no good. Rebound from Carey, and Buford's gonna bring it up on the near side. Buford sizing up his defender. He cuts to the middle. He finds Boots and Donovan, finds the corner three teammate, good! That is Montalban with the near side corner three. Amherst is up 24-12. And as I'm saying that, Grosso steps out of bounds, and Amherst is gonna get the ball back. They've got momentum right now, Ryan.
That is the second very impressive pass I've seen from Boot and Donovan here tonight. Like I said, he's looking like a mini version of Samuel Woodruff from what I've seen.
Both of them have great passing skills. Really a floor general when they're on the court. And this is gonna be Buford bringing it. He's got Carey. Carey gets fouled and one for Amherst. They're gonna shoot one more free throw to add on to their lead.
Amazing cut from Carey. Caught his defender lacking and finished through contact at the rim. Amazing move there.
I believe this is Amherst's first free throws of the game.
I think you would be correct on that.
Mitchell Carey, Amherst's first free throws of the game, as I just mentioned. Here's the first one. First and only one, actually, no good. Oh my God, Amherst comes up with it. That's Kamara with another rebound, this time on the offensive side. He's looking for a teammate, pivoting. He's got Boots and Donovan wide open in the paint, and Amherst is starting to run away with this, Ryan.
Amherst dominating on the glass. Mitchell Carey and Christopher Kamara have 13 rebounds between the two of them.
We got Grosso, near side three, bounces in and out, no good. That's gonna be off Carey, and it's gonna stay Minnechaug basketball.
Grosso tried to silence the heavy, overwhelming crowd for Amherst here as the hometown team, but could not do so as that ball just rimmed out.
Oh, held ball?
Held ball, looks like it's staying with the Falcons.
Yep. Good call there, Ryan, as Minnechaug's gonna inbound it yet again.
We're getting a Let's Go Canes chant here from the Amherst student section, who really showed out tonight.
As you say that, Drew Grosso silences the crowd with his layup to stop the run from Amherst. We got Buford on the far side. Crossover, spin move. Got called for a carry. Unfortunate, and it's gonna be Minnechaug basketball.
You know, you told me not to bring this up, but every time you say Buford, I think of the guy from Phineas and Ferb.
I told you not to bring it up, Ryan.
But I just can't get it out of my head, and I feel like I have to share.
I'm not gonna lie, Ryan. I've been thinking the exact same thing. As Minnechaug inbounds the ball, we got Miles Fergus, dishes it to Dua. Dua looking for the open teammate. He's back to Miles Fergus. Miles Fergus, baseline layup, gets smacked, and he's gonna get the foul call. He will be shooting 2 more, Ryan.
Fergus has been hacked here early on. Definitely Amherst has keyed in on him, made an emphasis to not let him get any easy buckets. So he'll have to earn them at the line here.
Well, here's his chance to get on the board. Miles Fergus from the stripe. Here's his first. And that's good.
I bet a little longer than he would have liked for it to have taken for his first points of the game, but let's see if this can be the start of something here for them.
Fergus' second one is also good, and you know what they say, Ryan? Better late than never, as Amherst is gonna bring it up here. We got a minute to go in this electric first half. As we gonna have Camara drive in, he's gonna hold it, he gets it out to Buford. Buford with the near side 3, no good. It's gonna be a rebound by Montalban. He dishes it back to Carey. Carey with the 3, no good. And that's gonna be Dua with the rebound. Miles Fergus gonna bring it up the court. Heavy pressure from Amherst here. He's got it midcourt, bringing it to the far side, and he's gonna slow things down for the Minnechaug.
Might see them hold for 1 shot here at the end of the quarter unless they see something they really like.
That's a good point, Ryan. The shot clock is off, so they might wait, but it looks like he's gonna let it fly. He's good with the 3-pointer. Miles Fergus. As soon as he gets on the board, now he's hot, as that's going to be a fast break for Amherst. No good. He's got 2 seconds. Miles Fergus from half court. It's good! It's good, Ryan! Miles Fergus, are you kidding me? With the half court 3 to end the first half.
Sometimes you've got to see anything go in. He hits 2 free throws and immediately comes back with a 3-pointer and a shot from past half court. It's really all about confidence.
Don't know what happened in those 3 throws, Ryan, but he just unlocked another level. He's taken over in the last minute, as that is an electric end to this amazing half of basketball. Amherst is up 28-22, and we'll be right back. But first, at this time, we'd like to thank the following sponsors. First, the McCormack Leadership Academy. Want a view behind the scenes of sport management? Join the McCormack Sport Leadership Academy to get a glimpse at your dream career in sports. Learn more by scanning the code in your programs.
Attention fans, get ready for Northeast's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and festival. Hooplandia returns to Eastern States Exposition, home of the Big E, June 19th through the 21st. With divisions for all ages and skill levels, there's a place on the court for everyone. So rally your teams, sign up, and be part of the action. Register today at hooplandia.com.
As we end out this first half, I'm James McCormack. To my right is Ryan Blum, and we will be back with you guys for this second half of PVTO action. Welcome back, everybody, to the last game of the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off 2025. We're starting the second half here between Amherst and Minnechaug.
Before we get started the second half, we'd like to thank the following sponsor, the Terraza. Terraza at Country Club of Greenfield, a place where families gather.
You can hear it on the broadcast, Shipping Up to Boston, playing to start us off this second half. Ryan, I think I hear this song almost every sporting event I go to in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I definitely, not being from the area, I'd heard it before, but I've definitely heard it more, probably 10 times more in the last 3 years than I have in the rest of my life combined.
That is true. Both of us don't live in Massachusetts. So as we get started here, Amherst is going to stay with them, actually. Bounced off the foot of a Minnechaug player. Ryan, do you have some stats from the first half?
I do. Both teams a little high on turnovers, Amherst with 9 and Minnechaug with 7. But the main thing that stood out to me was Amherst's ability to hit shots, shooting 43% from the field compared to Minnechaug's 27%.
Oh my God, I'm sorry to cut you off there, Ryan. That's a good three. Oh my goodness. Kamara falls over and then dishes it off the ground to Buford, and Buford hits the corner far three.
Amherst is now 5 for 10 from 3, shooting 50%. I'm sure they'll take that all day long.
We got Max Fergus dishing it backwards to Duke. Duke fouled on the floor, I believe. And that's gonna stay Minnechaug basketball.
My high school basketball coach always said that the first 5 minutes of the third quarter were the most important part of the game, and I think that'll be very true here, to see if Minnechaug can build on their momentum from the end of the first half, or if Amherst will come out hot like they did in the first half.
And what an ending to that first half it was, Ryan. We had Miles Fergus. We said half court when we headed to break, but then we saw the replay. That was further than half court, well further than half court. Speaking of Miles Fergus, he's gonna dish it out to the corner. It's back to him at the top of the key. Drives in from the MAC logo. He dishes it out to Grasso. Grasso now is going to take the lay. Starts from the MAC logo, but he is fouled, and Minnechaug is going to have 2 more free throws.
Miles Fergus showing an unbelievable amount of composure in there. Picking up his dribble, getting a little stuck inside, but didn't panic. Found Grasso, who made a nice drive to the hoop, and is now at the line.
Minnechaug going to get 2 more from the stripe now. We got the first run soon. First free throw, no good. And Minnechaug, not optimal from the stripe tonight.
Definitely not. They are now 3 for 7. Under 50% is not a place you want to be on free throws.
Grasso now is going to shoot the second free throw. We got some noise from the Amherst fans behind us.
Grasso, a very consistent player last year. Not the star player, but averaged 7.7 points a game and scored in double digits 7 times.
Amherst now's got it. Woodruff's now going to dribble. He dishes it back to Buford. Buford looks for the open teammate. He's got Montalban. Montalban now driving out, tied up a little bit. I think he's lost it. No, jump ball, and that's going to be possession Amherst.
With Woodruff back in the game now, I noticed how long he was out for at the end of that second half. Definitely a longer time than I would have imagined for someone who they run their offense through.
Actually, this is Minnechaug basketball, and Minnechaug's gonna bring it up. This is Max Fergus. He's at the logo, sizing up his defender. He's got Miles. Miles now, he's got a lane, no good, but the putback from Dua, and he just got his own rebound. It's a foul on the floor, and it's gonna be Amherst basketball. Oh, jump ball, actually, Ryan. Jump ball.
Dua absolutely would not be denied for that rebound. There's nothing you could have done to stop him from getting that ball.
Got a close-up here of Buford, bringing it up the near side. He's going to continue down the near side. He's got a lane on the baseline. He's going to try and go under. No good. And bodies are flying. And Fergus comes up with it. He passes it to Miles Fergus. Miles Fergus now turning. He's got the cross-court pass to Grasso. Grasso's going to bring it back to the midcourt. He's got Dua. Dua's back to Grasso. Grasso's back to Miles Fergus. Miles Fergus on the baseline. Easy layup for him. And it's Minnechaug down 25-31.
That was best on best right there. Miles Fergus versus Samuel Woodruff. But on the perimeter, you'd have to think Miles Fergus would have the advantage, and he did.
The matchup we were waiting to see, Ryan. That's both our players to watch for tonight. And that's Amherst loses it. That was a poke from Duke, I believe. And it's going to be Minnechaug basketball. Here comes Max Fergus bringing it up. He's at the logo, shifting near side. He's gonna shift back to the middle of the court. He finds Dua. Dua's looking for a teammate. He's back to Max Fergus. Max Fergus now, he's gonna take the floater. There's heavy traffic and he gets the charge. That's Camara taking one for the team, and it's gonna be Amherst basketball.
Camara having a phenomenal game. 3 for 3 from the field, 8 points, 7 rebounds, and as we just saw, that may not show up in the box score, but he put his body on the line for the team.
Speaking of Woodruff, I don't know if we brought Woodruff recently. He's gonna dish it to, well, Camara's got it.
Oh, I jinxed him.
And missed, but he's the rebound by Woodruff. Woodruff's got it back to Buford. Buford's gonna dish it to Camara. Camara on the near side, directing traffic. He's gonna take the open lane on the left side. He dishes it to Woodruff. Woodruff trying to lay up in traffic. It's knocked out of his hands. It's gonna stay Amherst basketball.
Of course, as soon as I praise Camara, he misses a shot. Still having a great game nonetheless, but maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, announcer shinks in full effect as Woodruff mosses the defender, goes for the layup, tough layup, and he is fouled. That's gonna be 2 for Woodruff.
Yeah, Woodruff only 4 points in the first half. You'd expect him to score more, but as we've highlighted multiple times, they have really been keying in on him defensively.
I feel like it's a double team every time he touches the ball, which, to be fair, usually that's in the paint, which you would want to double team him in the paint.
Yeah, Woodruff had an impressive outing last year at the PVTO when Amherst played Northampton. Although they fell, he had 16 points and was Amherst's leading scorer.
Woodruff's first is good. Amherst is up 32-25. Amherst doing pretty good from the stripe, even though very few opportunities, Ryan.
Yeah, Amherst definitely has not been getting to the line a ton, but they have been taking advantage of them.
Woodruff second, off the front rim, and that's gonna be a rebound for Grasso. Grasso looking for the open teammate. He's got Duke. Duke dishes it to Dua. Dua finds Max Fergus. Max Fergus now builds it back to Dua. He tried, but it's swatted, and Amherst has the ball. It's his carry on the far side. Looking for an open teammate. He finds Buford. Buford now gonna slow things down. Woodruff with the screen, but Buford went the other way. Misses, out of bounds, Minnechaug basketball.
Great defense from Camara on that last defensive possession for Amherst, forcing the steal. He's doing all the dirty work. Definitely a coach's favorite.
We got a stoppage here. The ref's talking to the coach now. Don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Coach Jamal Jackson will be looking to get back to his old ways. As we mentioned, they lost to Minnechaug last year, 57-36, but Jackson had their number before that, beating them 3 times in a row, so he'll be looking to get back to that and hold on to this lead.
Well, as I just mentioned, not sure what the ref's talking about here, but Duke had to come off the baseline. Oh, no look pass there from Baroni, getting it to Miles Fergus. Miles Fergus now gonna bring it up the near side. He's crossing over his defender. Another crossover, taking it to the far side. He's back in the middle. He's gonna do this himself. A spin move, no good, misses everything, and that's gonna be an easy rebound for Woodruff. He gets fouled, and another foul for Minnechaug. It's gonna stay with Amherst.
Nice job getting the rim from Fergus there. I can't tell if Woodruff tipped it or even just his presence, okay. His presence caused that to fall short.
His aura caused it to fall short. We got Carey on the far side. He dishes it to Buford. Buford gets it to Montalban. Montalban now, he's gonna dribble a little bit, look for an open teammate. He finds the freshman, Butin Donovan. And we got Carey with the ball again, far side. He's gonna drive it down the far side from the baseline, misses everything. And it's well, that was rebounded by Duke. I think it's still Minnechaug basketball. That might have went off an Amherst defender.
That shot looked a little forced there. Not sure they're gonna like that shot that early in the shot clock, but nonetheless, it will be Falcons ball.
Well, I believe 7-point game here. Amherst up 32-25. That is Dua with the layup in the paint. And it's 32-27 now, Amherst.
Yeah, great find there inside from, I believe, Max Baroni.
Got Montalban on the near side here. He dishes it to Carey. Carey now He's gonna dribble. He's gonna pull up from 3. No good. Off the near side rim, and it's gonna go out of bounds. Minnechaug basketball.
Minnechaug will be looking to make it back to the state tournament. They made it to the round of 32 last season before falling 84-58 to Somerset Berkeley Regional High School after an 11-9 regular season.
Quite the regular season for Minnechaug. They're looking to repeat some of that success this season. Both teams, as I mentioned in the intro, 1-0. As this is Miles Fergus now doing everything. Baroni now directing traffic. He's gone back to the middle of the court. He's driving down the middle of the paint. He finds Eldridge. Eldridge back to the middle. He travels, and it's going to be Amherst basketball.
He looked shocked, but he definitely shuffled his feet there.
That's the call from Ryan. Don't have to get the, what do you see it on the NFL broadcast? The rules specialist from a former rep.
Gene Sterator?
Gene Sterator, yes.
We need our own Gene Sterator.
No, we don't, Ryan, because you saw it with your own eyes. Don't need a Gene Sterator. Amherst coach now yelling as we got Woodridge. Tough lay and one for Woodridge. Woodruff, my mistake. Thanks for the correction, Ryan.
Amazing.
Woodruff with the tough lay and one.
Amazing finish there from Woodruff through contact as he will attempt his 3rd free throw of this game.
Missed his 2nd one, made his 1st one. Let's see what number 3 has for us, Ryan. This is Woodruff from the stripe. It's good. And Amherst is up 35-27 with 2.5 to go in this 3rd quarter.
I'm not sure he's going to get that triple-double I was talking about earlier, but with 7 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, he's definitely filling up every aspect of the stat sheet.
Doing everything. Jack of all trades, as that's Baroni with the turnaround jumper. Mid-ranger, no good. And this is Amherst bringing it back up. That's a pull-up 3, and it's good for Buford. Hits the celly, and Amherst has a double-digit lead.
Buford with his 2nd 3 of the ball game, looking as confident as can be.
Baroni directing traffic again. He's been doing that a lot tonight. He's on the near side, gets back to the middle. He gets the defender to jump. He gets it to Dua. Dua now struggling, but he keeps possession, and the layup is good. Minnechaug brings it back to single digits. It's a 9-point game, 38-29 Amherst here in the Mullen Center. That is Alil Vasquez, nothing but air, falls out of bounds, Minnechaug basketball.
May have gotten a little too confident with his range there. Saw the college 3-point line and may have even taken a step back.
Hey, might as well let it fly if he's open, though.
Got to get the highlights.
We got Baroni bringing it up here. Full court press from Amherst. This is Alil Vasquez showing the effort after the miss. Once again, Baroni directing his teammates. Oh, Max Fergus had the wide open look. Waited a second. No good from 3.
It always messes you up when you hesitate like that. If you get the ball, you're going to either shoot it or pass it. If you wait, it's not going to go well most of the time.
Well, we got Alil Vasquez now looking for an open teammate. He's held up. He can't take another step. He gets it down to Woodruff. Woodruff now, not double teamed that time, as we have Buford drive in, and it's swatted by Grasso. And that's going to stay with Amherst. What a block from Grasso.
Yeah, they were definitely looking to get it into Woodruff there, but good job denying the entry pass and not letting Woodruff get the ball where he's the most dangerous.
Well, it's out to Alil Vasquez. He finds Booten Donovan, and that's back to Schmidt. That is a 3 for Amherst, and the putback by Woodruff is good. What a putback. Woodruff controlling the paint in this game.
Woodruff now into double digits with 10 points. Tied for the game's leading scorer with our other player to watch, Miles Fergus.
It's quite the battle here tonight, Ryan. We're in the final minute as Max Fergus misses the underhand lay. An attempt from Grasso is no good. Rebound from Buford. And this is Alil Vasquez driving down now. He stops, looks for the open teammate, and Amherst is going to slow things down now. Just about 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's a great pass. Ooh. Foul there. I believe that's Woodruff with the attempt, and he's going back to the line.
Nothing you can do with he gets down there. Their only option so far, this half especially, has been to foul, and I would be surprised if we don't see Woodruff at the line a lot more for the rest of the game.
Well, you mentioned low scoring first half for him, even though he had those good assists in the first quarter. He's kind of lighting it up now in this third quarter, as that's no good. Another announcer strings for us, Ryan.
Yeah, Woodruff, the best part about him, I think, is he's kind of old school in that he did not make a single three last year, dominating just in the paint.
Oh my God, gets his own rebound, puts up the me-bound, he gets another me-bound, and it's good! Woodruff missed both free throws, makes up for it. There's 5 seconds left. Oh, leaping pass, that's out of bounds. Is that Minnechaug basketball? It is, Ryan. They have 1.6 seconds to inbound it and then get the shot off. Let's see what Minnechaug draws up here. Swatted by Woodruff, and the clock's gonna stop before they can get the shot off. What a defensive play by Woodruff, as this quarter's been all Amherst. End of the third quarter here, 42 Amherst, 29 Minnechaug. And at the end of this third quarter, we would like to thank the following sponsors. Basketball Hall of Fame. Hey basketball fans, want to get closer to the game you love? Visit the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, where greatness lives inside. From the legends who shaped the sport to the moments that changed history, you'll find it all under one roof. Interactive exhibits, incredible artifacts, and unforgettable photo ops for every fan. Plan your visit today at hoophall.com and experience for yourself why greatness lives inside.
Attention fans, get ready for Northeast's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and festival. Hooplandia returns to Eastern States Exposition, home of the Big E, June 19th through the 21st. With divisions for all ages and skill levels, there's a place on the court for everyone. Rally your team, sign up, and be part of the action. Register today at hooplandia.com.
Well, Ryan, I think we missed the t-shirt toss there.
It appears we did, but we know fans go crazy for that. Something that will never change.
That is true. A staple of the PVTO as we start this fourth quarter. 42 Amherst, 29 Minnechaug. 8 minutes to decide this electric game.
Amherst came out of the gates hot and then did the same at the start of the second half. I think that's a sign of great coaching from Coach Jamal Jackson.
I would agree with you there, Ryan. It's looked all Amherst so far in this second half, as Minnechaug's going to take it. This is Grosso now directing traffic. Sizing up his defender. He finds Dua. Dua finds Grosso. Grosso's going to take it to the middle. This is Dua with the layup. No good. And Dua ends up with the ball, actually. He turns around. That's no good. And Amherst is going to bring it up now. Back to Buford. Buford's on the logo. Setting up a play. This is Alil Vasquez. Went out of bounds. Coach is saying something. Waiting for the call.
Looks like it's going to stay with the Hurricanes.
Looks like you're right, Ryan. All right, this is Buford now, directing traffic again from the logo. He gets it to Booten Donovan. He's going to dish it to Alil Vasquez. That's back to the far side. We're back to Booten Donovan. The ball, Alil Vasquez now, top of the key. He brings it up to the candy stripe. It is good. His floater's good. Amherst up 44-29 to start this fourth quarter. Grosso, he's gonna wait. He's got Duke. Duke gives it back to Grosso. He's gonna dribble. He gives it to Miles Fergus. Dribbles past his opponent, gets to the baseline underhand. He goes under the basket, but it's no good. And Amherst is gonna bring it down here. This is Buford, Euro step that missed everything, but I think it got tipped by a Minnechaug player, actually. So that's gonna stay with the Amherst Hurricanes.
I think Dua definitely got a hand on that. It was hard to tell from this angle, but given the trajectory of the ball, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Weird trajectory. I was confused how he missed on that one, but that does explain it, Ryan. Thank you very much. This is Woodruff now. No double team there, but it's out. And Booten Donovan has it now. He's looking for Alil Vasquez. He's going to use the screen. Gets it back to Buford. Buford pointing to a spot there to set the screen, for Woodruff to set the screen. He's now going to, back to Woodruff. Woodruff traveled. Unfortunate, as he had the bucket there. but it's no good. Minnechaug basketball.
Just got a little happy feet under the basket when he caught it, but definitely a missed chance there for the Hurricanes.
Excited for another layup, as this is Max Fergus on the near side. Waving at his defender. He's going to take it to the baseline. He's going to dish it back to Dua. Dua's going to give it to Miles Fergus. Well, yeah, Miles Fergus. And that's Grosso with the fast layup, and it's good. Minnechaug gets on the board here, 44-31. And that's a steal from Miles Fergus. No good, and the putback from Max Fergus is no good. And that's going to be a rebound by Leo Vasquez. Amherst has it now, but a little bit of trouble on the fast break. Back to Leo, or Boots and Donovan, actually, and he's going to make that. Amherst 46-31.
A bit of an unorthodox shot there from Booten Donovan, but got it to go with a soft touch off the glass.
If it works, it works, Ryan. If it's broke, don't fix it.
My shot was broke.
I know.
It kind of works.
That's a miss there from Max Fergus. Amherst now on the fast break. It's a 3-on-3, I believe, and everybody's back. Woodruff now working. He gets it stripped, falls down. Miles Fergus got it. He's got it to Max Fergus. Max Fergus, 2-on-1 break now. Fakes the behind the back. It's spin across the rim, and it's good for Minnechaug.
Amazing fake there from Max Fergus. Defense had no idea where the ball was going and got the roll off of the rim.
This is Leo Vasquez taking it from the near side to the baseline. It is good. Amherst gets those 2 points right back. Amherst staying in control here, Ryan.
Yeah, Vasquez did not score in the first half, but 2 buckets early, or in the first 3 quarters, 2 buckets early here in the 4th.
Well, he's making them when Amherst needs to maintain their lead here, as this is Grosso on the far side. He's gonna dish it. This is Miles Ferguson. Back to Grosso, deep 3. No good. I think that would have been a 3 in the NBA.
Almost got it to go too. Just a little long.
Play stoppage here. Don't know if somebody's on the court when they're not supposed to be. Ref's pointing at the bench.
Yeah, not quite sure what's going on.
Looks like subs are happening though, Ryan.
Guess we'll never know.
Unfortunate. Four minutes left. Final Pioneer Valley tip-off game of 2025. Sad to see it go, Ryan.
It is. Feels like just yesterday that we started working on this as a club, and now it's already over. And as soon as it is, they will already start looking to the 2026 PVTO.
That is true, Ryan. I didn't know where you were going with that. So, like, well, the first day was yesterday, but guess you meant all the prep work both me, you, and the rest of the McCormack Student Leaders have done to set this up. A lot goes into this. This is a completely student-ran basketball showcase, and it is so great to see everything come together. This is now Camara dishing it out to Leo Vasquez. His three-pointer no good. Camara with the rebound. Vasquez gonna dish it out. It's out to Buford. Buford looking for a teammate. He's gonna dribble. Jab step at the defender. This is back to Camara. Camara looking for a teammate. He's gonna take it. Actually, he's gonna give it to Carey. Carey's gonna go between the legs, down the middle, hard layup. It's gonna stay with Amherst.
Yeah, I think a little bit of contact there, but guess clean in the eyes of the official. If I am the head coach of the Falcons right now, I am focusing on rebounding. They have 16 defensive rebounds, and Amherst has 14 offensive rebounds.
Wow. That is quite the stat, Ryan. Eye-opening, honestly, to see how dominant Amherst has been in this paint this game. As that's a Leo Vasquez underhand layup. Oh my God, collision there as Amherst keeps the ball. Leo Vasquez for three on the near side, no good. Grosso has it, he hits the floor, and I believe the ref just called that. That's gonna be a foul on Amherst. Bodies flying in this final quarter, Ryan.
This is when basketball games get intense. If people tell you basketball isn't a contact sport, then they are wrong.
I feel like a lot of sports that you don't think are contact sports really end up contact sports once you play them. I used to play soccer. not to say I was throwing elbows, but I was definitely putting my elbows in people's ribs when I used to play soccer. We're getting off topic. This is Grasso now on the far side. Back to Dua. Dua's going to give it to... That was Duke, sorry. And what's the call? Timeout?
Timeout from the Falcons, I think, following the bucket by Miles Fergus.
Good call there, Ryan. As we're in this timeout, we'd like to thank the following sponsor, UMass Dining. UMass Dining is proud to fuel the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off student staff, prioritizing healthy, sustainable, and delicious options for current and future UMass students and community leaders. Ryan, I feel like we end up at the dining halls all the time, even when we're off campus. I think every broadcast, so one of the broadcasters has brought up UMass Dining, so I think we're gonna have to talk about it right now. Ryan, I think you'll agree with me here. Why is stir fry the best thing you can get at the dining halls?
It's just, you can have so much variety in it. You know, they have so many vegetables you can choose from. They have different meats. They have chicken, they have beef. You can get noodles, you can get rice. It just, there's so much variety, and even they have different people who make it, and honestly, each one of them makes it differently, and it's a surprise what you're gonna get.
A good surprise.
In a good
Nobody
way.
makes it bad.
No, they all make it good.
It's all
just
good. Although I will say,
different.
because we spent our first 2 years here at UMass in Southwest, now that we're off campus, I tend to stay by Eisenberg, and Frank is the closest dining hall to there. And let me tell you, Ryan, Frank's stir fry, I think it's better than the Southwest stir fry. Right? I'm going to Frank more often. Frank's kind of slept on, Ryan.
To be honest, I haven't been in Frank since freshman year. I'm kind of scared of it.
That's what everybody says. I'm not gonna lie.
The one time I went there freshman year, I kind of got lost, and I'm a bit scared to go back.
I will say, shout out to Evan Baker, one of the basketball ops here. He's the one that put me on to Frank's stir fry. Amherst's gonna bring it back in here now.
I'll take your word for it.
Take my word for it, yeah. Oh, that's a travel to come back from the break. And it's gonna be Minnechaug basketball in their offensive third. Maybe they could get something started here. They're down by 13, but there is still 3 minutes left in this Pioneer Valley tip-off, Ryan.
Yeah, immediate pressure on the inbound from Grasso, and Fergus got the travel and the ball back for the Falcons.
That's Miles Ferguson. He's gonna dish it to Eldridge. Eldridge's gonna give it to Dua. Dua, with 2 defenders around him, he still makes it. Can't stop him.
I'll tell you.
48-37 Amherst.
I'll tell you, we've talked a lot about Woodruff for Amherst, but Dua for Minnechaug, 10 rebounds and now 7 points.
2-on-1 fast break here. Sorry to cut you off there, Ryan, and that is Buford with the layup. Amherst answers right back. I'm gonna have to agree with you there, Ryan. It's been Woodruff and Dua killing it in the paint. As this is Miles Fergus. Oh, reverse layup, no good. He takes a hard fall, and Amherst is gonna slow this down a little bit. Might have the numbers advantage as Camara's gonna drive down. That is Montalban putting his hands up, saying he didn't touch it, and the ref's gonna agree, stays with Amherst.
I'm not sure if you saw it, but after that last bucket from Buford, it looks like he was talking a little smack to some of the Minnechaug players. Not quite sure what he was saying, but definitely getting intense.
That is deep 3, misses everything by Carey. Unfortunate after Amherst has looked hot recently, but it's gonna go back to Minnechaug basketball.
Little practice motion there from Carey at the end.
Yeah, practice shot. This is gonna be Max Fergus now, bringing it up to the logo. He's making calls. He's gonna give it to Grasso. Grasso's gonna take a step inside, and he's gonna take the 3, no good. Another rebound for Carey. Carey's gonna try and bring it up now. There's a full court press by Minnechaug, and Eldridge is gonna end up with it. Back in his defensive third, and this is a fast break now. Grasso cutting in. It's back to the near side corner 3 for Miles Fergus. No good, it's rebound Amherst. And Montalban's gonna drive it up the court now. Crossing over his defender. Oh, a little bit of contact there. No foul call, but Amherst gets it back anyway. Here is Carey with the open lay, and it's good. Timeout, Minnechaug. They're gonna try and stop the bleeding with 1:18 left. Celebrations here from Amherst as they are comfortably in the lead, 52-37.
Play got a little sloppy there right before that timeout. Turnovers are going up. We're now at 16 for Amherst and 13 for Minnechaug, but I don't think Amherst will be too hooked up on their 16 turnovers as they're holding a 15-point lead.
Normally, that would be a troubling stat, Ryan, but with 1:18 left, I think this is a pretty comfortable lead.
They may have lost some possessions on turnovers with, I guess now 17, but they have definitely almost gained that fully back due to their 16 offensive rebounds.
16, wow.
Definitely a point of emphasis for them. They have no one in double figures with rebounds, but Camara with 9, Carey with 8, and Woodruff with 6. So everybody crashing the glass for the Hurricanes.
And I think you brought this up earlier, Ryan. Amherst's record last year?
They were 5-15, looking for a 2-0 start this year. It seems like Coach Jamal Jackson has them on the right track.
I was gonna say, it looks like they have a very solid roster right now, Ryan. As this is gonna be Martinez to bring it up the court now. On the far side. That's gonna fall out of his hands. Not touched by Amherst, so it's gonna be Amherst basketball. 1:10 left here for the Pioneer Valley tip-off. Up. Timeout Amherst. Back-to-back timeouts, Ryan.
Yeah, interesting timeout from Amherst there. Up 15 with 1:10. Looks like some of their bench is coming into the game right now.
Emptying the bench, Ryan. Crowd getting loud. Mostly Amherst crowd here.
They're on their feet for the players checking into the game right now.
Expect to see some fireworks in this last 1:10, Ryan.
You know, it may seem like nothing, but I was one of these kids once who only got into the games when it was a blowout. And let me say, they're looking to score.
That is correct, Ryan. Playing for playing time. Or, you know, like you mentioned, this is your shot. 52-37, Amherst most likely gonna end up 2-0. Minnechaug 1-1, but ready to bounce back soon.
Let's see, for Amherst, we got Eddie Ekahulo in the game for the first time, as well as...
Oh, turnover there by Safi. And this is Martinez. He's dribbling. He's gonna pull from the three-point line, and it's good! Amherst up by 12 now.
Bit of a weird shot there from Martinez.
Full court press from Martinez. He's everywhere. Whoa, oh my gosh! Happening so fast, I can't even call it, Ryan. That's Martinez. He's got 5 points in like 5 seconds. Full court press from Minnechaug. This is a 10-point game, Ryan. I might have jinxed it. It's Martinez. He's got it. It's knocked out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Minnechaug. What a start for Martinez in this final minute. 5 points in 5 seconds. I think he might have had 2 steals there. Minnechaug ready to go fast now. This is Rumplick. He's going to dish out Martinez. Another 3. Misses everything, but it's saved by Rumplick. And Rock dishes it to Smith. Smith's back to Rock. Rock's going to take the layup, and it's good. What are we witnessing, Ryan? This is an 8-point game.
Right now, we're witnessing players battling for playing time. Martinez hadn't seen the floor very much this game, but after the performance he's put up just in the last few minutes, I'm sure the coach will be giving him a good look in future games.
I think you should keep him in now.
We'll see if
what a start.
We'll see if the coaches come out with any changes. It does not look like it, as both schools have the same group of 5 in the huddle.
We'll see, Ryan. Like I said, announcer jinx, I think it's been kicking our butts tonight. We gotta stop predicting stuff, dude. Like, this is bad.
You know, we've been pointing out a lot of positive stats for Amherst, and for good reason, as they're leading this game. But one thing I wanted to point out for the Falcons is they have 22 bench points out of their 44. Half of their points have came courtesy of their bench. A good sign for the future.
The anti-Tom Thibodeau. Got 0 points from the Knicks off the bench last year. And that's going to be an intentional foul, I believe, for Minnechaug. Amherst is going to start shooting free throws. Amherst has been pretty good from the line tonight. Can't lie. As this is going to be Ekahulo with the 2 free throws coming up.
There honestly has not been a ton of free throws in general this game, only being number 15.
First one's good. I'm going to have to agree with you there, Ryan. refs are letting them play, and I kind of prefer that.
I have to agree. In the last game we saw, there was a ton of stoppages, and I'm glad this one's been different.
We've had an electric game here, Ryan, as that second one's good.
Student section
21
going.
seconds left, no shot clock. Minnechaug down by 10, driving down the far baseline. This is Rumplick. He's gonna take the layup. He gets fouled. 13 seconds left, and Rumplick's gonna shoot 2 free throws for Minnechaug.
Yeah, student section went crazy for Echo Hulo after those 2 free throws. Maybe I bet a bunch of friends in the stands, and at the very least, some fans.
Egahulo now. First free throw. Swishes it. That's good. 9-point game here, Ryan. 13 seconds left. Never say never, dude.
Anything is possible. Maybe the Falcons get some Reggie Miller magic, score whatever it was.
All right. I know you're bringing that up because I'm a Knicks fan.
I actually didn't know that was against the Knicks.
That's another make for Minnechaug. Oh, they got the steal! Another turnover for Amherst. Who comes up with it? That's a 3 from Blachek. No good. Oh my God, put back from Rumplick. And that's gonna be the end of the game, Ryan. What a matchup we saw, even when it looked like it was fading away at the end. Game came right back, Minnechaug came right back and made it interesting at the end.
The Falcons made sure there was never a dull moment, having that half-court shot to end the first half, and that comeback at the end that unfortunately just fell short by 6 points.
A lot of fight from this Minnechaug team as Amherst handles business tonight. Amherst wins 54-48 in the final game of the 2025 Pioneer Valley Tip-Off.
And before we sign off, I would just like to thank everyone who made this event possible, especially our co-executive directors, Lucas Wildrick and Jack Bates. They both did a phenomenal job, along with the many other people who made this possible.
I also want to shout out our producers, Skylar, Teddy, and Louie, for making a great broadcast, not only for this one, but for every game for this Pioneer Valley Tip-Off. I was back there helping them too this weekend. And of course, a huge thank you to my analyst, Ryan Blum, for breaking down the action alongside me. Thank you for joining me tonight, Ryan. Thank you, fans, for tuning in tonight. And everyone, we will see you next time at the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off. I'm James McCormack. This is Ryan Bloom. We'll see you next time.